The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Mark. Jesus said to his disciples, "In those days after that tribulation, the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light, and the stars will be falling from the sky, and the powers in the heavens will be shaken. And then they will see the Son of Man coming in the clouds with great power and glory. And then he will send out the angels and will gather his elect from the four winds, from the end of the earth to the end of the sky. Learn a lesson from the fig tree. When its branch becomes tender and sprouts leaves, you know that summer is near. In the same way, when you see these things happening, you know that he is near at the gates. Amen, I say to you, this generation will not pass away until all these things have taken place. Heaven and earth will pass away, but my words will not pass away. But of that day or hour, no one knows, neither the angels in heaven, nor the Son, but only the Father." The Gospel of the Lord.
Praise to you, Lord Jesus.
When I was in seminary, we had our very first long retreat. It was 8 days of silence. And I've been here probably long enough that you know that 8 minutes of silence is a challenge for me. But 8 days of silence. We were on a mountaintop in the hills outside Rome in an old monastery. Beautiful view of the city, magnificent spot, plenty of places to walk around, because when I'm on silent retreat, I need a lot of exercise or else I'm never going to fall asleep at night. And I go to unpack my bags, a little apprehensive about this, but still excited to enter into this retreat experience. And in my suitcase was everything I needed, except underwear. The only ones I was wearing, that was it. 8 days, one pair. So the next day I washed them and put them on the radiator, and they came out something along the lines of cardboard. And I walked down the bottom of the hill, which was 2 miles to the local town called Frascati, to go and buy another pair. And it was festival day. Everything was closed. The entire town was shut. They were having parades, but not one piece of underwear to be bought. So I walked back up and I did it again, radiated the whole thing, and I came back and I finally found the store. And I went in and I explained I was brand new to the seminary and to Italy. I didn't speak Italian that well. And I said in broken Italian, "I need the biggest pair of cotton that you've got." And he says, "Oh, certo, certo." And he pulls out what a supermodel would be embarrassed to wear, a European thing. And I prayed a lot on that retreat, and mostly that I was not hit by lightning when I was exercising, so that they didn't take me to the emergency room and say, "Oh my Lord, that's horrible." You see, we want to be ready when we go, wherever we go. We want to make sure our bags are packed. We want to make sure that we are completely prepared. And there's one journey that every single person in this church is going to take, for sure. There's one definite journey that we're all going to be on, hopefully many years to come. And that's the journey from this life to the next life. And this life is about making sure that our suitcase is properly packed. When we get there, they're not going to say, "Oh, show me your resume," or "Tell me what you've written," or "Oh, let's see your stock portfolio. Fabulous. Come on in." That suitcase can't be filled with gold bars. No, what is that suitcase supposed to be filled with? Because the Lord is telling us, yes, things will end, but we don't know when. We don't know when. So what will it be filled with? You see, the point is that think about it in the macro, then we get a little overwhelmed. It's much easier if you say to yourself, what if I took this project one day at a time? What if at the end of my day I went through a list and said, did I take care of my mind today? Did I read something? Did I turn off the TV? Did I have a great conversation instead of looking at my thing? What about my body? Did I get a little bit exercise? Did I stay away from this or not have an extra glass of that? But it's that third element, mind, body, that spirit, which needs to be part of an everyday process. To make sure that our bag is packed spiritually is the key to getting to the other side successfully. And so it is that we realize that this is the challenge, to make sure that there is prayer a part of each and every day, but not just prayer, to make sure that we also aren't carrying things in there that we're not supposed to bring. You see, the most powerful prayer that we have is the Mass, the Eucharist. To have some point, not just during the week, of maybe incorporating the Eucharist more fully into your week. If you can, to go to daily Mass. Try it once. It's 20 minutes. It's a beautiful way of celebrating. If you can't make daily Mass, these doors are always open. The Lord's always right there, waiting. There's something beautiful about praying at home, but there's something really magnificent about sitting in the presence of the Lord. The other powerful gift that he gives us to make sure that our bags are properly packed, but also that we're not bringing stuff that we don't want to bring, is the sacrament of reconciliation. We offer it here before all the Masses, but beginning in December, the Holy Father's called for a Jubilee year of mercy. It's our year, a year of mercy. That's us. And so it is that we're going to add confessions, 3 extra confession times during the week. Tuesday during the day, Wednesday in the evening, and before the 5 o'clock Mass on Sunday. There's no greater gift than to make sure that we get rid of that which we're not, so that we can be more fully alive to love and to share and to give. My brothers and sisters, the journey is real. The journey is ours, and it's a definite journey we're all on. And this life is about making sure that we bring that which is of the Lord with us and get rid of that which is not. And it begins on a daily basis by making that recollection at the end of the day and running through the quick list of mind, body, and spirit, and to find him most fully in the sacraments of the church, in the great gift of the Eucharist, and of the gift of confession that gets us ready for the Eucharist. Praise be Jesus Christ.